Hello everyone, this is Kalpana working as an assistant professor in SNS College of Technology in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today we are going to discuss the centering algorithm. So in before lecture we discussed about Hobbes algorithm. So that is based on anaphora resolution. For pronoun resolution we are going to use that Hobbes algorithm in NLP to resolve that pronoun resolution. So one more algorithm is there, that is called centering algorithm. So the purpose of centering algorithm is also to get the coherence between the sentences, and also for pronoun resolution. So let's begin the session. So when we speak or write, what happens? We usually focus on the main entity, okay, main subject. You usually focus on the main subject, right? So that focus is the main thing in this centering algorithm, okay? So here the main center of the subject, the main center, the main focus of the sentence is taken and given weightage in this centering algorithm. Here Ravi went to the market, he bought fruits. So that is the sentence given us. So here have to resolve the system, NLP system needs to resolve. Here after a full stop, he is there. It needs to identify, the system needs to relate this he is related with what, whether Ravi or the market or what. Okay, so that is the NLP system's tasks. How it is identifying this he is referring to Ravi or the market or went. Okay, so here so first it identifies the focus of the sentence. Here is the main subject is what? Ravi. So that is the main focus here. Okay. So first it identifies the centering algorithm, identifies the focus. And next it has three things. The first one is forward looking center. Forward looking center, here it lists all the words in the sentence, all the objects in the sentence, and give the priorities for each and every word in the sentence will be given here. The first is subject, next is the object, and next is the others. So here Ravi gave a book to Meena. Okay, that is a sentence given. For forward looking center we call CF, okay, which is equal to what? Ravi going to segregate now. Subject, verb, object. Subject, book is object, and Meena is what? Indirect object. Okay, you are going to identify the subject, object, everything here. And next is preferred center. So here the most important entity in the current sentence. Here we are going to identify the subject. That's it. In a sentence you identify the subject. So from the given sentence we identified that Ravi is the subject. Okay, so that is the presenter here. So next is backward looking center. So in this backward looking center, the entity that connects the correct sentence with the previous one. So the relation, we must identify the relation between the first and the second sentence. Which word is connecting the first and second part, second sentence. So that you need to identify here. Okay, the main topic is continuity, it represents. So that is the backward looking center here. So before getting into what is Hobbes algorithm, why we need it, before that we are going to discuss about anaphora resolution, because this is related with your Hobbes algorithm. So this anaphora resolution is task of finding the antecedent of a pronoun, which means we are going to just see this sentence, John bought a car, he loves it. Here identify the pronoun, he is the pronoun, correct? He is the pronoun. Here we are going to relate this he with the subject, with the noun, correct noun. So here he refers to the word nothing but John, noun nothing but John. So like this, the NLP system, natural language processing system, must relate this pronouns with the correct nouns. Okay, so for that purpose only we are going to use this anaphora resolution. So it is the task of finding the antecedent of a pronoun. Okay, so we need to see the predecessor noun. So this is he is the pronoun. We have to search in the sentence this he refers which noun, which correct noun. So that is the antecedent.